All right, thanks for coming today. Delta State 38-6 winner over Shore University on the road this week. Proved to 5-3, 4-2 in the Gulf South. Welcome West Georgia for homecoming and senior day. West Georgia has won two straight coming in, 6-3, 4-2, and has won 4 out of the last 5 coming in. Delta State leads the all-time series 19-14. West Georgia claimed a 29-17 win last year at Ray Lynn Stadium. Yesterday, Junior Falk was named the Co-Gulf South Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Had a couple interceptions, leads the GSC now with 6. With that, West Georgia claimed a win over Mississippi College 35-21 at home. With that, we'll bring up Coach Todd Cooley to talk about this past win and this week's opponent, West Georgia, for homecoming.
Thank you, Fred. Appreciate everybody being here. A lot of times I get up here and I just talk about things, and I don't sometimes take the necessary time to thank certain people that I need to thank. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes just to say how grateful I am to coach at Delta State University and work with our athletic administration, our upper administration. We do everything the right way. I cannot thank Coach Kennison for his leadership enough. I can't thank Ms. Kim, Secretary Matt Jones, Fred, their staff, everything that they do for us on a day-to-day basis, and Dana George with compliance. That's a tough job, and we have a lot of things due to eligibility and things that are that you have to keep up with nowadays, and she does a great job of making sure that we're keeping our athletes on progress towards degree. We recruit a transfer, making sure that everything's right with their eligibility. The tough questions are asked, and I just can't thank that enough that I work at a place that upholds that and holds us to a higher standard. Do we make mistakes from time to time? We do, and we don't back away from those mistakes, and that makes me really excited about working at Delta State University. I can't thank President LaForge enough for his leadership and everything that everybody does for me. It just makes you feel good to know that you're doing things the right way, both on and off the field, and I'm excited about that. Going back to last week, I thought we played a really, really good football game on the road. People would ask, was it a trap game? Was it this and that? I think our guys just wanted to play ball. We were fresh off the bye week. I thought our defense was dominant. Thought they did a really good job. Held an offense to 136 yards. Total offense, that's hard to do in today's college football. We were in the backfield a lot. Thought we did a good job. I thought Shorter's coming. Coach Morrison and his staff. We talked a long time before the game. I like Coach Morrison a lot. I think he's doing a great job over there trying to change a culture, and they're going to be a team in the future that's going to be reckoned with. It's just they're in a tough league right now, and we've all been there. But really proud of our performance. Proud of Julius Junior Falk. Proud of him, and he continues. But he'll be the first one to tell you that stuff couldn't happen without pressure on the quarterback, and we've done a good job of that so far this year. Going to have to do that well this week when West Georgia comes to town because they are a very good football team. Coach Dean always does a great job having his team prepared. They're playing well. Quarterback that's come in, Willie Candler, suffered an injury. Don't know his status, but the young man that they brought in is doing a heck of a job. I believe he was Offensive Player of the Week in the conference this week, and very good on defense, very stingy, a lot of good talent, play a lot of man coverage. They're going to just get after you, do what they do. It should be a good football game. We hope that we can prepare, be ready to play, and hopefully we can make it close enough in the fourth quarter. We got a chance to win the ball game at the end. But it's going to be a tough challenge. We're excited about homecoming. Obviously, we're excited about senior day. It's one of my favorite days of the year. Proud of our seniors that we'll be celebrating on Saturday. And just hope everybody will come out. We're going to need everybody's support for our last regular season home game. And, we're still fighting. We're still playing for things. We're still in the mix for postseason, so this is a big game, and we've been in playoff mode ever since the Valdosta game. We understand that, and we just got to keep going.
Against West Georgia, just kind of from since you coached here, talk about your history with West Georgia and just what type of game it is when these.
Well, it hadn't been good. I think I'm 1-5, 1-6 against them is my record. So it's always a battle. They seem to always get us. We beat them in 2017 here. It's the first time I'd ever defeated one of my coach football teams since one of the teams that I've been responsible for and coached that beat West Georgia. So they've had our number. They're a good football program. They play a physical brand of football. You know, Coach Dean does a great job in the pass game. They're always going to try to get guys open down the field. But you know, you sit there and you think, well, he's just going to come in and throw it, and then the next thing you know, they ran for 200 yards on you. You know, Coach Dean's been winning. He's won national championships. I got a lot of respect for him. He's a class act. And defensively, they're a really tough unit. You know, so I think it's going to be a good football game in the Gulf South, just like every week is. I think it's going to be a tough game. You know, playoff implications on the line. I think they're 10th in the region, possibly. I don't know if that's come out quite yet. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I know that they're in the conversations, and rightfully so. They're 6-3. They just beat Mississippi College. They beat West Alabama on the road a week before that. So they got a lot of momentum coming in this football game.
We've been talking about finishing drives. Did you do something schematically this week, or was it just execution?
No, it's not ever schematically, man. It's just Jimmy's and Joe's, man. It's not X and O's. It never's. Everybody thinks, well, you scheme something up. No, you don't. You can't scheme something up when guys are watching 20 hours of film just like you are. Maybe it's a matchup deal. We had a better matchup than them, but yeah, we finished a couple drives. You know, I mean, it helps when your running back goes 90 yards. That's a good drive. You know, that was a 2-play drive, and on the first play we got a false start. So had nothing to do with scheme. I can promise you. We had a good running back. He got through the middle. He broke 2 arm tackles, and he housed it. That's pretty good coaching. You know, we recruited really well in that particular play. Good question. Next.
Go
ahead.
Great. I'll get another one then, since you like that one so much.
Sure.
Between the 2 running backs, do you just kind of go with the hot hand, or are you mixing?
Yeah,
and
Coach
matching?
Wyndham handles that. I mean, he understands his room really well. He's I don't even, like I said before, I don't even know who's out there, and I can't tell them apart unless I see their jersey numbers. I really can't. Or I see, like I said before, Rico's gold locks back there. Then I know that's him. You know, but Coach Wyndham does a good job. I trust him with that room. He knows when to put them in, when to take them out. He knows if we need to get one out between series, but they're good players. We just we're going to need them. We're going to need them next 2 weeks. I'm going to need them this week, obviously. Everybody knows now, I think, that we've got 2 good running backs, and I had a lot of compliments from other coaches in the league. I appreciate that. I think they're 2 good players, but they're better people than they are players, like we've talked about before. But you know, I was proud of them on Saturday, and they'll be the first to tell you they didn't play their best game. Coach Wyndham will be the one to tell you that. We got to clean some things up, just like everybody else. But you know, to go on the road, to wake up on Saturday morning an hour away, and it's about 33 degrees when you're going through your jog-throughs, and see the energy that our young men had, I felt pretty good going to the stadium. I felt like we were ready to play, and I was proud of how they handled the bye week, and I'm just proud of them right now. You know, they're starting to lead internally. It's taken us a little time to get to this spot, but they're starting to do some really good things. And this is a huge game for us on Saturday coming up. Is that it? I explained it that well? Well, I appreciate everything y'all do. Thank y'all for covering us.
You like that?